I am Will Reeve, and this is why we love sports today. We've talked a lot recently about Roger Goodell and the NFL relaxing the touchdown celebration penalties and the rules surrounding all that, and we've all had opinions on whether the rule has been rolled back enough and what the best end zone moves are and what we want to see more of. We also figured this would be a great time for us to celebrate our favorite celebrations, and I'll start with mine. In our Why We Love Sports today, you gotta go with T.O. and the Sharpie. This is an all-timer from 2002 against the Seahawks. Everyone's seen this. T.O. pulling out the Sharpie, signing a ball, and bringing it into the crowd. It might be one of the more famous celebrations, one of the more emblematic moments of T.O.'s career, and this is what I think of when I think of Joe Horn.
Yes.
The cell phone.
Yes.
The cell phone on Monday night against the Giants back in 2003.
Right.
He pulls it out. He calls his agent. Stuart Scott had an all-time highlight around that the next day. And guys, I figured, we all love to celebrate a little bit. You guys are NFL fans. You got some celebrations.
Absolutely.
Elle, we'll start with you. What do you got?
All right, well, I am a self-professed Broncos fan, but let's be honest, the Mile High Salute is kind of boring. I grew up in Atlanta, that's where I'm from, and Jamal Anderson Dirty Bird, it was sweeping the nation when it happened. Like, kids were doing it at school dances, grown-ups were doing it at clubs. Everywhere people went.
Dan Reeves was doing it.
Dan Reeves was doing the Dirty Bird. And again, it's just really kind of like symbolic of this time in Atlanta. Dirty Bird!
Everyone remembers that. What else we got?
I'm going Antonio Brown because
Yeah.
listen, you would go wee.
It looks painful. It does.
It really
Well,
does.
it didn't work out the way he thought. He thought he was going to slide, but that to me was a great celebration.
Well, he actually won't. He still won't be allowed to do his number one twerking celebration.
Yeah,
But he's
I like the
given us
twerk.
so many options.
I know, and he scores a lot of touchdowns too.
Let's
so
bring this back.
Really
Let's bring that back.
I bet he will.
hilarious.
And
Stick the landing.
Jay, how about you, man?
I went classic because this never
yeah.
gets old. Billy White Suze Johnson. You can do this in Pee Wee football,
Yep.
in the NFL. My dad had a version of this he would do just when he got happy. It was just funny. And it never gets old.
The
Like a
funky
name,
chicken?
Yeah,
Yes.
the chicken.
It never gets old. But the split at the end,
That's a sick one, too.
I can't do that.
Does anyone have any that they would pull out now? Not to put you on the spot.
Right now?
Right.
Or
Yeah,
I mean,
Jay,
the
like what'd you do
funky-
if you ran a touchdown in? What would you do?
Funky chicken.
I'd
does
hand the ball to the
great stuff.
referee.
Oh, act like
Oh, play it home. I like it.
Larry Fitzgerald, Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah, act like
I
you've
was
been
trying
there.
to think. We're not athletes, unfortunately. But maybe we could sort of pretend to be.
We're afterleets.
Right, we're athletes. And I was thinking, what would we do? What's our version of T.O. and Joe Horn using a prop? All I could come up with is we're always on our cell phones. Most of us have two of them.
Yeah.
So we'd pull out the double cell phone, maybe tweet. When you're done with that, you put in your IFB. That's the device we all have in our ears to hear our producers.
Yes.
And then you got the top 10 SportsCenter plays right here, and you just read through the highlights.
This looks like the world's longest celebration.
Yeah, you probably
have
get
to-
flagged
if
for
you
that.
have to explain
That's a
all of
penalty.
this-
Delay a game. Delay of
And
segment,
then you
Will.
throw a flag.
No, we're throwing the flag on you on this explanation.
Okay, well, I tried.
If
Having fun.
If we could and we had an audience, a live audience, we'd do the Lambeau Leap after a show, right? Oh, the funky chicken!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the Lambeau leap. Just go jump.
Will you catch me?
I will.
Yeah,
Come on.
And we're out.
Dirty dancing
See you
it.
later.
Yeah.
Why We Love Sports Today is brought to you by the Microsoft Cloud.